It's no secret that public schools in California have been hit pretty hard the last few years. This year we're seeing an improvement in state spending, but many areas continue to look under every rock for dollars to supplement the state spending. Hi, I'm Steve Swat for Comcast Newsmakers, and my guest this segment is Susan Duane, who's the past co-president of the Roseville City School District Foundation. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So the foundation is separate from the school district, although you're on the board, the school district board, but it's separate from the school district in that you go out into the community, try to raise funds to supplement state spending.
Correct, yes. Our main goal is to raise money for the 18 schools in our district. Those schools represent over 10,000 children in the city of Roseville, and with the way the budget has been cut over the several years, we're trying to find ways to put enrichment back into the schools.
It's interesting because the foundation started really just before the budget cuts.
Yes, we were started in 2006. We're a really relatively young organization, and our charge with the budget cuts is to work with the teachers to basically provide partners in education grants to help them find funding to put back into their own classroom.
And it's my understanding that over the last 7 years you have raised or found $300,000.
We have, and it's really exciting because we do that through a lot of different events. We put on a Run for Roseville every year, which initially started out with 200 to 300 participants, and it's grown to over 2,000 this past year. You know, with a modest budget that we have, to have raised $300,000 in the last 7 years, we're slated to raise over $100,000 this year. So we're really excited.
Give us an example of some of the enrichment programs that have benefited from the largesse of the community. Okay.
You know, it's really great. Some of the grant applications that we receive from teachers can range from equipment for the band, or there is an accelerated reading program that teachers use where they use handheld Neos. These are things that the teachers will apply for so that they can use them in the classroom. We have grade levels coming together to put together applications to have iPads put into the classroom. So a lot of it is technology based, but we also do a lot with arts and music.
Now, a lot of PTAs at various schools try to do the same thing, but you're different.
We are. We find that we can reach out to the general community at a different level, especially with corporate donors. Corporations really want to give back to the schools, and they can do it at a level that reaches the entire district with a foundation versus going to each school. And with our district, we have 18 schools, so that's a lot of schools to go after.
You have an event coming up, a fundraising event coming up at the Westfield Galleria?
We do, and we are so excited. Westfield Galleria is partnered with the foundation, and they are giving us 1,200 tiles to sell that will actually be painted at the Galleria in September. They've hired a contractor, an artist, to put them on the wall, and they're donating 100% of the proceeds back to us. So we hope to raise over $30,000.
And so this painting event will happen at the Galleria?
It will. We're actually have it set to be out on the promenade out by Color Me Mine, and there'll be 5 different dates in September where families can come out, paint with their children, paint their own tiles, bring their neighbors, and then those tiles will be fired and placed in the Galleria outside in the promenade area towards the end of the year.
And then with this money that you raise, you will then go to the teachers and ask them, or to the schools, and ask them, what do you need?
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, and we've actually been working with the principals and some of the teachers in the district to find out what other enrichment programs they want to see, because we are really growing, and we're going to have more opportunity to give back at a higher level over the next couple of years.
That's great. Well, it sounds like a great program that you have that's been working well for 7 years. Congratulations on that, and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks to our viewers also for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swat. We hope to see you next time.